Lightweight insulated jackets are now an integral part of most hunters' kit to help keep them warm on the hill, but with a wide array of options available and a fair bit of marketing hype, it can be a little hard knowing which ones are best suited to your own adventures. The first thing to consider is whether you require a down or synthetic jacket, or potentially both. Down insulation has a superior warmth to weight ratio. This means for the same weight of insulation, down will keep you warmer. It's also highly compressible, as the small plumage that comes from geese and ducks is very airy, meaning it can be crammed right down to take up less space in your pack. The major weakness with down insulation is you can't afford to get it wet, as it can lose its loft alongside all its insulating properties, leaving you feeling cold and damp. To mitigate this effect, a Nikwax water repellent can be applied to the down, known as hydrophobic treatment. Washing and drying down items also takes time, and you need to take care doing so, as you can easily damage a jacket's insulating properties. Synthetic insulation, on the other hand, works well when it's wet, generally operating at 80 to 95% of its dry performance. Although it's not waterproof and you will still get damp, you'll stay much warmer compared to a down jacket, making it the best option for wearing under a raincoat in the rain when you'll get damp from condensation, no matter how waterproof or breathable your coat is. It's also tougher wearing by nature and will better withstand snags and tears when pushing through the likes of scrub. It's generally cheaper too, but as mentioned, the notable downside is your synthetic jacket will be heavier and slightly bulkier than the down equivalent. It's pretty easy to conclude that if you want the lightest and warmest jacket available, you're better off with down, while if you want more of a hard wearing and knockabout jacket that can handle a bit of rain, a synthetic jacket would be the right choice. Given on most of our mountain hunts we want jackets that tick all of the above boxes, we carry both the synthetic and down jacket, opting to now just take one fleece or mid-layer, as they're a heavier form of insulation. Our preferred synthetic jacket has long been the RAB Xenon jacket, and now the Zen Air Alpine jacket, and are surprisingly hard wearing. Known as belay jackets for slipping on whenever you're stationary while climbing, we find ourselves living in them on trips more than any other clothing item. Whether we're glassing, sitting around camp, or walking in cold temperatures, they're the first item we find ourselves throwing on to cut the cold, and we can still be semi-active in them without overheating. When it comes to down jacket selection, it's worth noting that goose down has larger clusters than duck down and offers a higher warmth to weight ratio. Beyond that, you'll need to make a judgment call on your down jacket's overall warmth and subsequent weight, dictated by the fill power and fill weight, i.e. how much of that down is used in the jacket. Fill power refers to the quality of down and the amount of air that the down is able to trap relative to its weight. Higher fill power numbers indicate greater loft and insulating efficiency. Typically duck down will be around 650 fill power, while goose down can range from 700 up to the extremely high quality 1000 fill power. When used in conjunction with our synthetic jackets on trips, we tend to take one of the lighter weight RAB down jackets like the Microlight Alpine. We'll wear this underneath our synthetic jacket when we're most cold, such as glassing in a cold breeze, sitting around inactive, or in the sleeping bag at night. They're definitely less robust and tear resistant than their synthetic cousins, but by taking care with them, we're yet to encounter any major issues. On super cold winter trips, or when we'll be sitting around a lot glassing from camp and weight isn't of such an issue, we'll take a bigger and warmer down jacket like the RAB Infinity and RAB Reliance jacket, the latter of which is a good option for those hunters wanting one super warm do-it-all down jacket that is also hard wearing and waterproof. The advancements in insulated jackets have added a lot of warmth to us hunters out on the hill, while also saving a fair chunk of weight from the heavy fleece and wool layers in our packs. They are a significant investment though, so we highly recommend to do your own research first and then get on down to your local Hunting and Fishing New Zealand store to figure out what down and synthetic jackets are best suited to your own trips.